Howdy again, friends and neighbors. We're going to learn a new fiddle tune. So this one, for the past few videos, we've been working on fundamentals for using melodies that are common to at least the American English-speaking human experience in Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now we're going to move in what I would call a fiddle tune. And it's called Bile the Cabbage Down, or Boil the Cabbage Down. Bile is just another way of saying that with a bit of an accent. Not that I would know anything about that. Anyway, and again, we're going to be playing it out of the key of A. And what's nice about it is that it has a next step up of bow work, and but still staying out of the key of A, and the notes aren't so complicated. And so here we go. I'm going to play it up to pretty much up to speed here, and then we'll slow it down and just enjoy it, savor it. No, sorry. There you go. Bile the Cabbage Down. There's a lot of variations that you can do, but that's the heart of the tune. And to play it, you'll notice I was doing something with the bow. Now this is our first introduction into shuffles in bowing. There are different shuffles, like the the double shuffle or the Orange Blossom Special thing. That's considered a shuffle. This is kind of like a hoedown shuffle. And you can see why, because it gives a certain beat, and the point of this is nice emphasis of a beat for dancing, right? And all that is one long and two short bows. So it's and then you just apply that to these notes. So we're going to start. We're on the A scale again, and as a reminder, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And in this one, though, we're only going to be using 4 notes. The A, the B, the C sharp, and the D to make this melody. So we start on our C sharp. So that's 6 total notes. That's 1 long, 2 short, 1 long, 2 short. Exact same thing on the D note. 1 long, 2 short. And then the C note again gets, you guessed it, 1 long, 2 short, 1 long, 2 short. Same thing again. And then you go down to the B note. Same thing again. Twice through that pattern. 1 long, 2 short, 1 long, 2 short. So that much so far to get us halfway through the tune is this. There you go. And again, just like we talked about before, fiddle tunes have patterns. A lot of them is these little repeated phrases, motifs, that once you learn one little phrase, it comes kind of back again. It comes back around. And so this one's going to come back around. It's going to go, just to give you symmetry. So that was C sharp, 1 long, 2 short, 1 long, 2 short, and a D, 1 long, 2 short, 1 long, 2 short. And so that so far would be like this. Long, short, short, 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 long, short, short. And now here's a little bit of a difference. And it starts doing just not a lot of a difference, but it just does 1 long, short, short for each of the next 2 notes. So you go for the C sharp, long, short, short, and then a B, long, short, short, open A, long, short, short, long, short, short, but then you're back to your 2, a long, short, short, long, short, short pattern. And so, let's do it again. D, C sharp, B, C sharp, B, A. Now, just like the other videos, it's important to remember that you can change this to different keys just by finger pattern. So we can go over to the key of D. Now this I should say, fiddle tunes have homes, sort of, in certain keys. Bilethecabbage down is generally going to be played in A, always. Different tunes like Liberty, D. Billy in the Low Ground, C. Turkey in the Straw, G. Can they be played in other keys? Absolutely. Are they? Hardly ever. That's just the way it is. And so in the community, that's just an expectation, and a lot of tunes are that way. And so this one's out of A generally all the time, but as an exercise, you can move it over, right? If I move that over, what key am I in? Well, the one that feels like home. Is that open D. So I move all those fingerings just over one string where I was out of A by starting on the second finger. When I start on the second finger on the D string, playing that's an F sharp note, but you don't even really have to know that. You just know you're in D, and if you use that same fingering pattern, then you're playing it out of D. And then bump it over again. You can be out of the key of G. Key of E. If you start on second finger on your E string. Same fingerings, just different strings put you in different keys. And that's all just to help your mind get used to being able to play in different keys and how different patterns can transfer over strings. And it's like a shortcut, which we've talked about before, shortcut to being able to play different keys with different vocalists, if they're singing with different, to be able to be more confident and more versatile in the tunes that and where you can play those tunes for whatever situation might arise. And that's the foundation, and that's kind of the way that I think about it from the beginning, and the way I wish I'd been told more about from the beginning. So that's Bilethecabbage. And again, so the important thing, like from the previous lessons, do your best to make it sound nice and smooth. And you can also use your door technique here to really work on getting your wrist involved. And then trap that wrist to get your fingers to wake up. I guess you can't hit the wall though with your bow. Does that sound awesome? No. But it's a signal to the fingers saying wake up. And this is your job when I'm playing this instrument. Please, you can be polite. They are very useful things. So, thank you so much. That's Bilethecabbage down. And the final speed, that you want to get, you basically want to get it as fast as you possibly can while using good technique. A lot of things that you'll hear online are like, but don't be intimidated by that. That will come, but it will never come smoothly unless you can play it using the wrist and can't. If at some point you didn't do that, you'll never be able to go faster. So just know that what you're doing now is the starting place toward all that stuff that you hear that you think is so cool. That this simple, fundamental bowing and rhythm and playing in tune will get you there, and there's no other way to get there except slowing everything down and taking your time to play it as well as you can. So I hope that's helpful, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.